Record now.
The baby on the way. The baby on the way. Just after the sun had slipped behind the rooftops and the air had stilled, Jamal brushed the dirt from his palms and looked up at Grandma hard. Grandma, he said in a soft whisper, because a question had suddenly blossomed. What baby? Were you ever a little girl? Grandma laughed. A little girl? Why, yes, I was once a little girl. Jamal looked and looked at Grandma. Grandma, he said after a while, were you a baby too? Grandma smiled. I sure was. Your old grandma even once was baby on the way. What's that? The baby coming, just like you once were, Grandma said. She put the last tomato in the basket and took Jamal by the hand to go outside. In the kitchen, while preparing a fresh garden salad, Grandma said, oh yes, I was quite an event. When my mama's time come, Big Sis ran all the way down the field to the lower part from the house to tell my daddy, it's time. Go get Auntie Nanny, Daddy told Big Sis. Auntie Nanny birthed us all. Big Sis, still in an apron covered in flour, hurried toward town. Then Daddy left the plow in the field, tail, and ran all the way back to the house, most of it uphill. Big Sis arrived on Auntie Nana's porch breathless and unable to speak for seconds. Finally, she got the news out and hurried back to the house together. Auntie Nanny with her birthing bag full of secret things. She sent all the children who were home, set Big Sis down to Mama Blanche's, my daddy's mama. Solemnly they left, the little ones knowing something was up, but not knowing what. Baby Christina cried. She was in Mama's lap already, getting ready to pass on to Big Sis to become the knee baby. Daddy paced the porch and prayed. Old Beverly, our dog, looked on and whimpered, worried about Daddy, must have been. Up and down, Daddy paced. Finally, I done arrived, screaming loud enough to wake up the whole country. All the children were called back to meet their new baby sister. Mama's 10th, and God willing the last. Mama was so tired of having a baby a year practically. They tiptoed in to stare down at me, wrapped in tightly in a blanket. Mama said, I looked right back at them, me just a few hours old. Auntie Nanny spread the word. I had finally come. One by one, neighborhood women bought food and little things to help get me strong. My mama stayed in bed 10 whole days. Then came the taking up ceremony, something probably passed down from slavery. People don't do that no more. Mama took me outside and carried me around the house 7 times, singing and praying all the while. Then she drank water out of a thimble. Then it was time to name me. Daddy wanted Marina. Mama wanted Patrice. They fussed over it, then settled on Beulah Rose. A couple of days later, an old neighbor woman came to smoke Mama's clothes in the fireplace, so as to give my mama some strength where she was weak at. Grandma laughed to herself. You know my feet hardly touched the ground my whole first 2 years. I was carried everywhere, just passed around from person to person. Give her what she wants, Mama said, whenever I cried. She was tired by the 10th child. A man came by with a pony one day, and I had my picture taken on that little pony. The onlyest one in the family to ever get that picture taken on a pony. With a big yellow ribbon in my hair and a pretty yellow dress Mama had made me by hand. 'Cause I was Mama and Daddy's sweet little baby. A dog outside howled at a siren going by. When the noise died away, Grandma said, "What do you think of that?" Jamal didn't know what to think, except, "Grandma, do you think one day somebody will ask if I was having a baby?" "Yes, sweetheart. If you live long enough, one day your grandchildren will say, 'Grandpa Jamal, was you ever a baby?'" Grandma put her arms around him, and what will you tell them? That I was once a baby on the way. The end.
No, it ain't.
Oh yes, Grandma said, and I know all about it. Shall I tell it to you? The end.
That's the end.
Everybody close the bus,
Did you
man.
like the book?
Yes. Miss Moore.
Y'all ready for the picture, man?
Yes.
What are you gonna tell me, brother?
Miss Moore.
I just embarrassed.
Oh, wow.
I did it on basically camera.
Oh, wow, Miss
I
Moore.
like the did the grandma had a baby?
No. The
Smart.
grandma was talking about when she was a baby.
Take the picture.
Her stomach looked good.
No. She got
I'm
her
trying to
hands
take the
on her
picture,
head.
too.
Did you cut that off?
I'm trying to take the picture.
There is no taking of pictures.